everyone. This is just an addition to the video. After I put in everything, the best way to get your holes all lined up right will be to make all of your holes at once. That'd be nine holes right across from each other. And if you have this busy fabric on your design, it would be good to use like a Sharpie or something to mark out your holes so that you can see them really well. And like I say, do it from the inside. Put 3 holes across, 3 holes across, 3 holes across. Yep, that would be better. All right. Keep watching. Hello everyone. Today we're working on my creation journal again. All creation. And as I told you, we're on to the inside. Pull that up to the top there. And we're going to be putting in our signatures today. I already picked out the paper. I'm going to pull it up here so you can see it. Alright, I have 3 different signatures and a lot of different papers. I'm just getting mishmash papers basically because I didn't have time to do more paper. So I had some left over from other projects, and we're going to get started. So what I need to do is, first, I'm going to figure out where I'm putting these little add-in pages, and I'm going to tape or glue them in. Well, let's see, we got some from Proverbs, and we got some from Psalms. I'm going to put the Psalms one first, and I'm going to go ahead and get that in with, what do I want to put it in with? I think I want to put it in with some kind of ribbon. That sounds fun, I think. Ribbon or some lace. Let me see what I've got. Okay, so I have all this I saved from doing the cover, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and get her in with that and let you see it. Okay, I got one in. Now I'm going to do the other. I'll let you see that one. I have 2 of these book pages per signature. I'm trying not to get on the words or numbers, but if I did, it's okay. Okay. Then I have some more pages and I have ready to go into a signature right here that we prepared last time, and I'm going to put 2 of these, I believe, per signature. Let me see how many I have. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So divide it up into 3. Well, I could put 3 or 4. I'll do 3 there. And it also has a postcard. So I think I'll do these after I get the signatures on, so that would be easier when I get on with doing the signature. Okay. And you can see both ways that way. Now, what you're going to need to do is fold your pages in half. Like so, down the middle, individually. You want to do this to each page. Okay, so I want to put at least one pocket that's sewn in to the signature. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold the edges, like this one right here is already done. And then I'm going to fold the other edge. So it's a little bit shorter than the page under it. Okay, you got that? Then we're going to take some glue. I'm going to do this glue stick's nearly finished. So I'm going to get a different one. Okay, you just glue it to the page under it. Like so. And at the top. And you have two pockets, one on each side. When you sew the signatures in, then it sews right down the middle and makes a pocket. Now, this page had a little tear on it, so I went ahead and for the other side as well, and we're going to make it into a pocket as well. Right there, and then again at the top. And some on the side here. And other side here. You can do this by sewing as well, which I may go back and do real quick. Okay, y'all, I got those sewn up down the edge there. A really pretty stitch. Oops, you aren't getting this. My light was in the wrong direction. Sorry about that. Here's the stitch again. Put that in my pile. Here's the other one with the tears. Now, this is not the finished product yet, y'all. I know it doesn't look like much, but as it goes, it'll look better. So don't worry about it. Now you're just doing the folding of the paper. And I have tried to put about 15 of these eco dyed and different dyed papers. This one's rust dyed. Had it for a long time. I did a whole bunch of pages one day with rust. You can make your own rust. If you don't see a video for that in my list, let me know and I will show you how I did that. It's been a long time since I did a rust video. So maybe in my videos on the Herod family videos, you'll just have to look for my craft with me videos or something like that on the Herod family. That's where I first started making my videos. It's there. Okay, so I got them all together. Now I have to go back and put them all like this. Okay. Alright. Oopsie. Just grab them and put one behind the other. Now you may be saying, well, why can't I just fold them all at one time? That would be easier. The reason you don't fold them all at one time is because when you do, you have graduated edges. They're not all the same, and they're not even close to the same. They're like, they end up being like this on the edge. So I had to do some modifications when I first started making journals, because I did that a lot and it did not work very well. And just keep gathering them up, setting them inside each other. Now, as I was saying, I try to get 15 of these pages so that when they're folded, it makes 30 per signature. But I'm going to do a lot of adding, so it's even going to be more than that, really, because there'll be adding of pockets, and there'll be adding of book pages, those little ones from the children's book. Okay, there we are, all together. Now that it's all together, you need to get an awl. I could not find my regular awl, so I'm going to use this one that I had from a jewelry set where you have to test your jewelry. It's actually, it pokes, but it's actually a file. It's better to have an awl, but I cannot locate mine at the moment. Don't know what happened. So what you do is you find your center. You can use a ruler, but I usually just eyeball it and don't worry about it. Okay, it looks like the middle to me. And now I am going to poke all the way through my pages. I see I have my hand here with a gap. You can see that little gap there where I think it's going to go through. And then I poke from the other side. I just twist, poke, twist, poke, twist, poke until it goes through. So if you don't have an awl, what could you use? Well, I use this thing. You could probably use an ice pick if you happen to have an ice pick. That's also considered awl-like. You could use a screw or a nail. Yeah, it's probably going to be harder to use than an awl, but that's what you could use. See, mine went through finally. Let me know if you can see. Oh, there it is. See? Okay. Then you're going to go down from that center hole till about 2 inches from the end and put your next hole. And again, you can see I'll have my hand bracing it so that it will go through. Now there are these fancy dancy wooden devices that you can get to make your signatures, to poke them through. You put your pages on them and it has this wood under you, you know, like a kind of like a, what do you call it? Like a little manger. Anyway, those are neat. I want to get my husband to make one someday for me. He's good with wood. Anyway, and here's the last hole going in. Well, there's other ways to do this. This has been my favorite type of binding. My 3-hole punch binding. Now, if you already have your tassel made, you need to remove it so that it doesn't get in the way when you put this in your book. So what I generally do next is I place it in the book where the center, the binding part, is going to go. Get it all lined up. It's harder with this material all being the same. Usually I can see where the dent is. Okay, but I can just fold it and see where it's gonna go. All right, then I am going to do a little trick with pencil and mark my hole spots, or with a pen, since that pencil just lost its lead. Okay, got my pen. Just marking my little holes. Then I'm gonna go back with the poker, whatever poker you have, and poke a hole there. Since I cannot see my last one, it was on a dark spot, I'm gonna start with that one first. There we go. And then you just take your book, same process. Make sure you don't put a finger right in the way. And go all the way through. Now I'm going to take my ruler and make sure my little holes are going to be in the right spot. See, that's what I thought. My holes were going to go way out there. That's not good. They need to be lined up. It will still work with not being lined up, but it won't look that great. Okay. My first hole is right here. I don't know what happened there, but it is straight. I don't know. I guess I was looking at something else and thinking it was my spot that it marked. Things happen. You're seeing things, don't worry about it. Just get your ruler out and make sure you're in the right spot. And if you have it all, it should go through real easy. I may have to get me a new one, but this works. It does. It works. Okay, now we're gonna get our needle and our thread out. All right, guys. Now you want to get whatever kind of thick thread, whether it's twine or you can use like cross stitch thread, any embroidery thread, as long as it's thicker. And then you want to get 3 lengths of your how long your binding is, like that. You're gonna do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It can be a little longer because you can, you know, tie things to it or whatever when you're done, and you can cut it if you want. All right, then you want to use your big long needle. I don't know what they're called, but just so long as it's a big needle, it can be blunt at one end. Mine is not. It pokes me every once in a while, but it's worked really well. And then you want to pull your thread through. And I'm making a mess of mine. Haha. The trick is, you can take some of your glue and glue the ends together so that while you are putting it in your needle, it doesn't all come apart on you as much. Let's see how it goes this time. See if the trick works for me like it's supposed to. And you just take it and you put it through the hole. Ta-da! It worked. The trick won again. Alright, now you take your newly holed signature, line it up with your other holes. In my case, that's really hard to tell because they're all got this. Next time I'm not going to put this on the top because you can't see your holes very well. Alright, go through the middle hole. Found that, yay. And then find your middle hole on your signature. You can look from the back too, that's an easier way. Find my hole again. Go through the hole. Okay, got it. Now you're gonna go through the hole here. Oopsie. Alright, yo. Get on there. Okay. You want to, if they have that problem, line them back up. Then you can clamp them. And that helps a lot. With some clamps. Okay. Now, I got all my clamps on like this. I'm going to put my needle through the hole. Yay. Works better. Pull your thread. You know what? Let's start over. Okay. You're supposed to go from the center, not from the back. Go from the center down. I always get it confused because I get dyslexia. I'm going to say that wrong. Dyslexia. So if you are prone to that, don't feel bad. There are others of us out there with the same problems. Okay. And just pull. So you have about that much left, which is about what, 6 inches or so? 4 to 6 inches. Okay, and we're gonna line up our signature once again. Hook through the hole. Now this time you can come from the bottom. Yeah. Alright, then through the hole in the bottom of your signature and through the top. I think that's why I like the pokey one, because if your hole's a little up, it's okay, it'll make a new hole. Then just, I got hung on something. Pull it that way, and then you're going to want to go through the middle. Back through the middle you came through first. Same hole. You're going to pull this that way so you can see your hole. Okay. Do your best to get through the same hole. My hole's been finicky. Probably because I didn't use it all and I'm going through a different hole. Yay! I'm not going to worry about it. It's not the first time this has happened. Haha. And then just pull your thread. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay. Oh dear. Then you want to go through that hole all the way through the back. That's what I didn't do just now. That's why I said oh dear. Okay. Oh dear. I really did it. Number. Okay. Fix that. Look what I did. Look what I did. Okay, so I got it caught up in the other one. So there's that. Go through there and redo my needle onto my thread onto my needle. Yes, I am not perfect, people. Even after all these years. Still working on that. I didn't think it's gonna happen until I get to heaven, guys. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, so you pull it through, like I said, 3 times. Okay. Then you go through the last hole, come up through. A hole under. And you'll see, probably not. Ugh, ugh, there. Okay. Here's the needle coming up, going into the hole. Oh, there's the needle. Can y'all see it? That little shiny thing down there. Okay, goes through the hole. And you just go back up. Okay, got through a hole, finally. Woo! Yay! Okay, now you come, and I'm just going to take my needle out, and you tie the one that's in the middle with the last thread. You stick it under there, and you pull, get nice and tight. And here is a good time to have an assistant, but if you don't, use your thumb and pull up the thread with your other hand. Hold it down with that thumb. Go through there. Then pull. It gets pretty tight. Do it one more time. Now, let's hope that I got it in straight. After all of that, did I? Did I get it straight, or is it upside down, folks? Is it upside down? Sorry to tell you, it's upside down. Okay, so when that happens, take your little needle here. If you're like me and you're too poor to pay attention, sometimes things like this happen. That was a joke. Ha ha. Hardy har har. Okay. And you just undo your knot, like so. These are made to be removable. And pull it from behind. So sad after all of that work. After all of that work, folks. But it's okay. Just made that hole easier to go through. The second time is the charm. Okay. Go ahead, put thread through. I'm gonna even that up a little bit. I may have to add more glue. And is it going? Is it going? It went, even without the glue. Things are going better. Now, if you're smart, you'll look and you'll see which way is it going. Okay. And if you're very smart, you'll check other pages and make sure they're all going the right direction. Because there may be something that's going the wrong direction. And since I'm going to be really smart this time, save y'all all the frustration of trying to see what I'm doing, I'm going to switch this page out so y'all can see better. Oh. Oh. Jennifer's getting smarter. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and pinch these back together. Okay, here we are, back at the farm again. Okay, we got these holes, right? You see them? Right like that. Then, that's the front. And then, I got them lined up, and I put this red pen here so you can see where we're going. That hole, and that hole. Hopefully they show up on the screen. Alright. Now, we want to go down first, down through the middle, down through the middle. Down the front is glory. Okay, find my hole. Haha. Okay. Then, go through the red hole. Then, come through the back. And pull your tail. Tail of the thread I'm talking about. Twine or whatever you have. You can't really use like a regular thread for a sewing machine because that's going to be too thin and it'll end up breaking. Get you a nice thick thread. Several pieces of that sewing machine thread might work. If that's all you got, that would do it. Okay. Maybe 6 pieces of it. So. Okay, now I'm going to go through the back, through that hole there, and up through the hole on the top. Pull it. Make sure everything's good and tight. Go through the middle. Pull your signature up so you can see what you're going through. Make sure it's right. And turn it over so you can see the way you're going through there. Make sure that's right. Super close anyway. Got it. Now we're going to go through the hole in the back. Come up through the hole in the front. And I'm going to pull my camera up so when I'm moving around y'all can see it, hopefully. Okay, we're on this last segment of doing this. You just go through. And this is where we use our thumb tool. Go through it, back under it. It's just a regular knot, like you would make if you were knotting the thread for a needle. A granny knot, I think that's what they call it. Granny square, granny knot, something. A knot. And I'm going to get these even with each other. We got the first one in. Yay! Okay. What you do, I'm going to take these off so we can see what we do. They are not needed anymore. That's the first one. And like that. And I'm going to pull it this way. Okay, meet my next signature. I like this pretty page here. Turn it this way. It looks better that way. It's more straight and upright. Okay. Now, same thing again. If you do them all at once, see what happens to the edges? They're just not right. So, gotta do one at a time. I'll be right back. Okay, so on this one, I'm gonna make this one the pocket again, but I'm gonna do it a little bit different Okay, I'm here to this graph paper again, and I'm going to use that graph paper every time to make a pocket. This time I'm going to put the pockets at the top. I have folded the bottom so we don't see the little holes. I think that one would be nice. And I'm going to fold the top as well, just so it doesn't poke you when you go to get something out of the pocket. And I'm going to fold on a line, so hopefully it's pretty straight that way. And there we go. I'm going to get my glue, and first I'm going to glue down that. There's lots of things you can do these pockets once you get them in to make them look even better. I'm just getting them in at this point. And then I'm going to take them over and sew them. Be right back. Okay, so I did not sew this page on the bottom to the one on the top. So I just sewed on this page itself. And now I'm going to glue the page to bottom paper. The reason I did that is so that I could have sewing on the pocket at the top. And I like that. I don't always do it. I really like it. When I think of it, I do it. Okay. Quickly get that thing on. So, I tried to glue it with a glue stick, but I don't think it's going to work real well. I got more down here, but so I'm just going to do this. It'll soak up that glue better. Stick to those threads real well. Kind of go all the way around again. Okay, I think we got it. Now, if you're trying for perfection and you didn't get it on there just right, I'm so sorry. You can always take your scissors and go back if you really want it nice and straight. And just trim. Just like that. There we are. And is she pretty? Alright, I'm going to keep folding. Now, I set these on top of this particular signature so that I wouldn't forget to put these in. But these can be added after the fact. But I want to go ahead and put them in because I don't want to forget them, like I said. So just, if you have a pocket like this, one of the book pockets we made earlier, book paper pockets, and you just glue the back put it where you want it on your page. I think I want a little edge to mine. Now, I glued the whole thing down on this one, but the next one, I'm going to leave a pocket behind it. Okay, I'll just go ahead and show you that right now. So, this one, instead of gluing the whole thing down, we're going to go in a U shape. And you will have even more pockets. Thing in there. I'm gonna use this lid to press it. All right, and let's see, 1 pocket and 2 pockets. Now, because this is very frail paper, I'm going to go back with this glue here. Get it real good right there. And it makes it thicker when it dries up. Went ahead and fold the first one down the middle. Okay, now it is part of this page. Just like that. And if you want that to look better, you can put something over that. But I am going to just use a tacky glue again and get the edge real good. Is it even coming out? I hate when that happens. Okay. I'm just going to use my thumb tool again and just really get it into the paper well. Wipe off any excess. Okay, now that one we will let that dry a little bit. Oh, I'm folding some more. See you in a minute. Finally, just gather them, all the folded ones, back up, and we set them inside each other. Today, I've already had a kind of a hectic day, and this really helps to calm my nerves because my daughter is going through some health problems and I had to take her back to the doctor. Now she's got another appointment, the cardiologist. Pray for her. If you are a prayer warrior, I would appreciate that. Her name is Zoe. She's our lead singer in our singing group. Here's this one. I'll put that one there. And you covet your prayers. New territory for our family. God is with us. Let's see us through. Okay, we're ready to put this one in. So get out your pokers. Get out your poker. Okay, now that you've got them all in your hand, Make sure they're going the right direction. Keep mine is going the right direction as yours. Now, okay, look for the middle. This looks about middle. Make a hole. Don't poke yourself. Be very careful. Okay, got the hole in the middle. And then you're going to want to, how about we line it up with the one in front of it? See that hole? No, you probably don't, but you see my finger? I'm going to start my hole there where my finger was. So they'll be pretty much lined up. Is that how you're supposed to do it? Well, not if you're measuring. And you want to do it, you know, perfectly. But I am not into perfections. I'm into close to perfection. Okay. Now, do the same thing on the other side. And just poke your hole. Okay, now we're going to thread our needle. Actually, no, I'm not going to thread our needle yet. We've got to make our holes go through the page too. At this point, we are going to clamp it. We need it to stay in one place. We probably should have clamped it earlier than this point, but we didn't. And that's probably why mine is a little crooked, because I didn't clamp it. And like I said, I don't sweat the small stuff. That might be huge to you. Oh my goodness, it might be. Sorry if it's huge to you. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Oh, now it's gonna bother me. Ooh. Okay, got those all clamped. Then I'm gonna get my red pen out so I can make my holes with the pen. Bam, bam, bam. Because I got a pretty big spine. I need to kind of make sure it's in the middle of it though. Because there's the, yeah, I might need to make my holes over a little farther. Yeah, right about there. And then there. There, see how accurate I am? Oh, wonderful. Now, thread your needle. I think while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and put some more holes. Ooh, what did I do? I really got off there. Man, I think I need glasses. I'm fighting it. Fighting getting those glasses. I know how much they cost. You ever do that? I do. Okay, now everything's all hunky donkey. Gave myself a headache. Go through one more time. Ta-da! Okay, now how did we do it last time, guys? Set the book in. The more you do it, the better you get. I like this a little bit farther over. There we go. Alright. Take your needle and go down into the middle hole. Middle dot below you. Oh, you're supposed to make a hole there. Duh. Let's make a hole there first. Save ourselves some grief. I've got like chicken pox going on. That's okay. I know what I'm talking about. That hole, not the red one beside it. This hole. If you can't learn from me because I'm a goofball, that's okay. There are many other people on YouTube that are not quite so goofbally and airheaded or whatever I am. Scatterbrained. You can learn from. And if you live in my area and would like me to come to your house and help you, I will do that. Or maybe, just maybe, you can just bear with me and laugh at me and learn something. For free, right here on YouTube. Okay, got it in there. All the holes at one time. Who could have thought of such a wonderful thought? I did. It's amazing. Okay. Going through. And it's still not lined up with the other book. What did I do wrong? I'm not going to worry about it. It will be just darling the way it is. But try to line yours up because you not like it the way I like things. Okay, then you find your next hole. Since mine is all crazy here on the bottom and you can't really tell where the hole is, you're gonna have to fill it out. Here's mine, I think. Yeah, that's it. And that busy pattern can throw you off, throw you for a loop. Okay, going through the big hole in the middle. Next, go to the hole on the bottom. And through the hole there. There it comes, out the other end. Can you see what I see? There's that pen. Playing the needle. It's going through. Okay. Now, way back again to find my hole. I think that's it. Or it may not be. Well, let's see where it comes out at. Here it is. Going through. Oh my, that's really off, isn't it? Okay. See, this is what happens. That's why you have to charge more for these things, because they're a lot of work. Oh, dearie me. What have I done? Okay. Line you up, little booger. I don't have any thread. Okay. This again. I really don't say again. I'm a Texan, but it's fun sometimes. You're going insane. Okay. I'm getting more sane now because it's looking straighter. I mean, you can have a little bit off, but you don't want your book sticking out the top. Okay. Oh, I am going to show you where this comes out at. Pretty good. Okay. Get through there, you. Like I said, this is the reason I like the really sharp ones. Because if you get off, you can just make a hole. And it'll all be hunky-donkey, as they say. They don't see that. They say hunky-dory. Okay, now look what I did this time. Okay. Yeah, my son says I'm going crazy. It's true. Don't tell anybody. Okay, now you're going to tie it up. Leave your thumb down there holding down the middle. Pretend it's just somebody else's thumb. Then, you don't have to hold it anymore. Bam. And you hold them up, get them even with each other or uneven, whichever you like. And I'm going to go with even this time. And bam. Unclip. See, I had that first one clipped down so I would know which direction was the front. Now I can just clip that there like that and take out these other ones. It just gives me more room to work. And I'm going to do the same over here. Clip it to the front. See, now it's all back where you can work with it easier. And we get the last one out. And we're going to put these pages in there somewhere. Okay, so for this signature, I have a piece of dyed cardstock. Cardstock always looks awesome when you dye it. I got another package somewhere around here. Anyway, that's the top of my signature. And then I'm going to get this guy in here. Just gonna glue him in. I think that will work great. And I want a teeny bit of this edge to show. But first I'm gonna run it through the sewing machine. Sew all that down. And I have another one I'm gonna do the same thing with. Be right back. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and glue this in with my tacky glue. just like so. And leave that little edge. And this is not quite as tall as the paper that it's being glued on, so you have to kind of center that if you want. Okay, that one's done. Set it to dry and we'll do the next one. Do you see the sewing? Kind of hard to see, but it's there. And then the sewing on this one. See? You can see it on the back. The front is white, so it's not so noticeable, but it's there. Because I have two different color threads, black and white, on my machine at the moment. Alright. So on the back of this one, it's kind of weird looking, so I might end up putting something over that as well. See how it looks? Now I'm going to leave this one to the inside. Not sticking out. Okay. That one's done. And I'm going to fold them all up. Okay, so I wanted a few ruffly looking things. So I'm going to put a nice bead of glue. Lots of glue. I'm going to make a little ruffly looking thing. It's not hot glue this time. I think the process will still work with the tacky glue. And I'll have to get another strip to finish up. Almost done. Cut that off. I think it needs just a tad bit more glue. There and there. It's going to look really pretty. Yeah, I love the little ruffle edges. Should do it on both sides, huh? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, need my glue. I got a really long strip this time. I don't know if it's gonna last, but I got more. I need it. Okay, start. By the time you get to the end, your glue is all gone. So you have to add a little bit more. Okay, it's about good. A little bit more there at the end. Right, this guy, this end. straighten up to your right. Okay. Then we'll fold that here in a minute. I'm gonna get that good and dry. And then I wanted to put this guy on, maybe on both sides too. I have it on my old clothespin. She's cute. She looks like a little girl with a dress. Isn't she cute? Okay. I'm gonna cut another strip. Alright. Shoe lady up there. Okay. Okay, so it has a little edge hanging out. Oops. I'm not particularly liking, so I'm going to cut that off. Chop it down a little more. Gonna do it with your your uñas. You know what I'm talking about? Probably not. If you only speak English, that is. These are your fingernails. Sometimes I only think in one language when I'm stressed. I mean, and it's not always the one that I'm speaking in. So that's something you probably didn't know about me. I know some Spanish from when I went to Mexico right out of college. There we go. Now we're going to do the other side. I like to have a nice thick bead of glue doing these type of things so they stay good. Ooh, that one's like cut perfect. Once in a while I'll get to be perfect. Every once in a while. Okay, this guy is gonna dry over here. We're gonna keep on trucking. I think I want to do one more of those, and this right here. This is gonna be the ruffle section. Now fast forward through that. Okay, so now we've got this little edge ruffled up. Isn't she great? Yep. Now do the other side. Okay, so if you have a page that you want to be more centered and not like over to one side, and because it's smaller than the other one, just get you a strip of glue. Just a light strip to hold it in place. Okay, so I wanted to do this pocket a little different. So I cut my graph paper in half, and I made me two little pockets and added some little swatches of fabric on the side with sewing. That's that. I think I forgot to glue the little fold down, so I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm to the last signature, putting it in. Got my pages together. Let's make sure they're the right side up. And, okay, that's good. that doesn't really matter. And have some more. Yep, that's right. Everything seems to be going the right direction. Yay! We're almost to the end, guys. Okay, I am going to remember this time and put my clips in. Y'all must have been yelling at me. Put your clips in! So I heard it this time. Maybe it was God yelling at me. Put your clips in, woman. No, he wouldn't call me woman. He knows my name. He knows my name. Every step that I take, every move that I make, every tear that I cry. Whoops! There went that way. He knows I'm gonna fly the clip across the room. I bet God got a good laugh. It's in. All right. Now, is it still correct? I've been known to turn it the other way. Yep, that's what happened. I think you got everything right. You gotta double check and triple check. All right. Where's my fold? That looks right then. We're gonna get our little holes right by the pink or red dot that I've already put in here ahead of time. It's amazing. Now this one's thicker. I feel it. Could be the cardstock, but I think it has to do with all of it. All the different things I put in this one. It's full of goodies. So after we put our signatures in, we're gonna want to do the next step, which would be to put pockets or ephemera in, or both. I already did some pockets while we were putting our signatures together. Okay, let's see if I got this lined up still. And more to punch. Make it about right there. There. It's going. Okay. Now we're going to punch out the holes in the book itself. Or did I already do it? It feels like I've already done. Yep. They are in. Okay. So let's go ahead and attach. Make sure it's the right direction again. Are you? Nope. This thing just does not want to stay in the right direction, does it? Okay, get your needle threaded, Jennifer. Get your needle threaded. This time it's kind of a gold color. All these colors I took from the colors in the cover. I want to be matchy-matchy. Matchy-matchy. You don't always have to be matchy-matchy. This is a matchy-matchy book. And I kind of wanted to do some, you know, strawberry colors. So I have accomplished that so far. Okay, that's the first one. Going into the bottom. Going through the hole in the signature. Look how easy this goes when you do things right the first time. Okay, I'm going to pull it down to match my other signature. Okay, matchy matchy. And the other hole at the top. Going in. Going through the hole in the signature. Coming out through the top. Let's see if I still have my thread. Yep, I do. Yay! See, there it is. Let go of the needle. Tie it up. This one turned out to be smaller, didn't it? Maybe if I pull it, it won't be. Okay, there's my thumb hold. Where'd you go, thumb? Make sure it's good and tight before I put my thumb down. There. Flip it through and under. Another tap. And even her up at the end. Alright. Good. Let go. Hello. Well, we've got all of our signatures in. I wanted to show you how it looks on the outside, because you'll notice mine is not perfect. But what I do when it's not perfect is I end up putting some kind of lace or something right here, and it ends up looking really good. So don't worry about it. Or you can put lace all over it and cover the whole thing if it turns out to be a little wonky like mine is. And that's fine. It will look great. Okay, then this is all of the beautiful paper. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Rainbow-like. And next time we will start putting all of the nice ephemera I have into the signatures. Really, really making it great. But it looks great just as it is. You don't have to fill it up with ephemera, but ephemera makes it even better sometimes and more special to look through if you just like looking in the textile feel of the junk journal. So one more time. Flip it this way. I think you can see more. Whee. Okay, see y'all next time for the next class. Don't be late. No, it's okay. You can be late. You can watch it anytime after I make it. Bye-bye.